What the fuck? What the fuck?
My name is Mai. I'm a neurodiverse trans woman, and this is what's in my bag.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining us today. And I have beautiful, amazing Tori. Hi, Tori.
Hello, hello. So good to be back. Thank you for having me back. It's been forever.
I should start voice training.
I should start voice training.
I should start voice training.
I should start voice training. I need to get to a point where my voice doesn't sound like I'm a fucking loser at some point.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure my regular voice clocks me a little bit.
Yeah, you think?
Oh my God, you think this, like Tori worked so hard on yourself. Your voice sounds like a woman to me. I don't think anyone
Thank
would
you.
clock you.
Thank you. No, I did. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like it's not just how you look, it's not just how you move, it's how you interact every single day with people.
Yeah.
And that comes down with how you sound. Because
Yeah.
you can look just like unclockable boots or whatever, and then go and talk to someone and just sound like a whole man. Like you're not gonna do what you are trying to do here. And the fact that nobody at this point is putting in the effort to work on that, or there's a billion excuses, or I don't have time, or it's too
Right.
hard. It's like, girl, no.
Yeah.
Consistency will always get you where you need to be, but you have to be intentional about what you're working on.
Yeah.
You have to be intentional on it.
And also, then they get so mad about being clocked or being like told that you look like a man or you sound like. Of course, again, it's why you are so important in this fight, because you can see, and I think why people have respect for transsexuals like yourself and Blair and people who are making an effort to blend into society. And that's the one thing I noticed about the people who watch this channel is that they appreciate people like you and I pushing back on this, because I don't think they have any issues with us.
No, of course
No, they
not.
don't. They do not. They
They're
don't.
so transphobic by loving and supporting and donating and subscribing. So
That's right.
transphobic.
That's why the trans community is so insane. Okay, so there's dude number one.
Oh God.
Let me
Ugh.
get to the next.
What a way
Oh,
to start.
oh my God, I wanted to start with, okay, wait.
Hi everyone, it's Saul, and in today's video we're finally going to be answering the age-old question. Can you always tell if somebody is trans? Well, no.
Oh,
We waited that long. We waited for that.
but I don't get it. Like, I mean, I get it. You can't tell that you're trans, in my opinion. Some people might disagree, but I don't think if I just walked in and saw you, I don't think I would think that you're trans. But that person, I would.
That I was gonna say, you could tell by how they looked, and then the very first word they said, it's like, brother. Can we tell you're trans? We don't have to sit and wait and be silly about it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can tell.
That's right. And wasn't that the whole point of transitioning, so nobody can tell? But that's when they changed the narrative to passing. Now they say passing is transphobic.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Oh, and if you support passing, you're transphobic, you're gatekeeping,
Yep.
you're all of these things. And it's
Yep.
like, I'm sorry, but if you actually suffer from gender dysphoria, you're going to want to do these things because your
There you go.
gender dysphoria doesn't allow you to do stuff like this.
That's
Here,
right.
let me make a video about how manly my voice sounds, but how feminine I look.
I know. It's the
Girl.
most bizarre thing. And also, just even with the young people getting their boobs taken off with no nipples, how is that even
What is
helping your
that?
gender dysphoria? Isn't that making it worse?
Literally, what is that? I don't.
It's body modification.
But men have nipples, women have nipples. Like, what?
Humans have nipples. Like, no, that's not gender dysphoria. That's body mod. It's body mod.
I don't know if theys have nipples. Theys might not have nipples.
Oh my God. You know that thing? What's the thing that hangs down in the middle of your
Uvula?
uvula. Okay, so back in the day, this is how crazy the body mod world was. People started piercing it. They actually started piercing it. I come from the weirdest space, let me tell you. Yeah,
Why?
yeah, because they always. So my point being is, people always want to be the like new thing, and they want to do something before everybody else, so they
Ugh,
want to, you know what I mean? And then like I remember people were getting infections and it was turning
of
into, yeah,
course.
of course, like what, anyways, why would you do that? They were just doing it to be different, right? So I feel like a lot of this, some of these men wanting to be women, I think they just want to get they need attention. Like, hold on, segue into this one totally wants attention.
Is bro's name Saul too?
I'm trans. I use they, them pronouns, but I'm also kind of just a girl sometimes, it turns out. And I'm just really grateful today that I have the best fucking friends in the entire world. To D&D today, this is literally the fit. This is literally the fit, okay? Went to D&D, look at those. Bam, went to those. Did anyone say anything? No one give a fuck, which is like the best possible response you could give. They treated it like it was no big deal. I literally just had one of them. There was like 6 of us, and I had like one person say like, hey, you're fit today? Nice, awesome, and like out of earshot of everyone else, no one else even heard that. Like they just treated it like it was no big deal. It's like, yeah, that's Spence, that's them, that's just how they look. It doesn't matter. I have such good fucking friends. I've literally left the house looking like this like twice before, so it's just like so wonderful for me. And my friends are like so wonderful and supportive and kind. And I've lost a few people on this like personal journey of self-discovery that I'm taking you on.
You've lost a couple friends. First off, tweaking, right? Like hardcore don't do drugs.
Is this the journey to the mental ward? Is this the journey to the circus?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing with the hair? What are we doing with the 5? What are we? Okay, yeah, sorry.
And I don't understand why the community supports this, because I think I had said to you earlier, my really good friend Monroe Flame, she's a Black trans woman who's old school like me, and she is amazing and awesome. And even she said to me, which I think I said to you today, our fight is over. You know, like we've done the work, and now they're destroying it. And so that's why we have to just be really standing up for ourselves at this point and disassociated with this new trans insanity.
And do you know what I agree with you, obviously. What I hate though is when we say these things and we are doing content like this, people will come back and call us transphobic because they will use this excuse every single time. Weren't you at an awkward phase when you're transition? Yep, I was. But you know what I wasn't doing? That.
That's right. That's right. So I wasn't on TikTok or any. Thank God it wasn't around. And when I was at the awkward stage, I was just doing my own thing. I was not out in the public space. I was transitioning. I just walked around secretly, kind of doing my thing, right? Until you got to be a space that you passed, and then you felt more comfortable.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I think that's why you and I align so easily on a lot of things is
Yep.
because without even knowing it,
Yep.
we both did the same thing. I
That's
was
right.
on HRT for an entire year while still living as a guy, looking
Yeah.
like a guy, as my body feminized for
Yeah.
what they would call, oh my God, we're doing it. And I'm like, I'm nowhere near. I am nowhere near ready
Yeah.
to be called a woman, like
Yeah.
act like a woman. Like was not ready for any of that at
Yeah.
1 year, let alone putting myself on blast and being tweaking out in front of the camera. Like, girl,
What?
the delusion that goes along with thinking that is a good thing to post for content is more delusional than the mental illness of gender
Well,
dysphoria.
this is trans. This
So,
is actually what trans is. These people, these
I
are trans.
know.
That's why everybody can see we're transsexual. We have gender dysphoria. We want to be a man and a woman, and we know, and we just walk the world that way. And I think that is why the trans community doesn't like to hear from people like us, because we are literally poking a hole in all of their. Not this is nonsense. This is
Yeah.
not anything other than an act, a sort of wanting to be part of a new thing called trans. It's identity.
And why are people that aren't trans, because let's say that this clown is trans
Yeah.
in this world, why are
Yeah.
people that aren't trans supporting this? They're good friends. In what world
No.
is a good friend looking at that person and going, yeah,
Yeah.
you're all right. Oh, I love your outfit. What
That's
are
right.
women doing going, oh, I love your outfit, girl?
They feel like they have to. It's that whole liberal woke bullshit where you feel like you
Oh,
have to do it or you're bad, being white is bad anyway. So then they just lay all the layers on top of you that, it's all guilt. They do it out of guilt. They don't do it because they actually truly feel that way about us. They're doing it out of they're being pushed into it. And
which
that
is horrendous. Like, stand up for yourself. Like, girl,
100
own your being a woman. Like, do not equate yourself to that.
no.
I don't. As a biological male, I do not.
That's why we align with the TERFs because I am going, what? They're not, TERF is not a bad thing. It just means that they're like, hey, wait a minute here. Misogyny has been in my whole life. You're not going to, just because you became a woman, talk to me like that. Are you insane? Like,
Literally.
that's full misogyny.
And when people misgender us or call us our biological sex, the most powerful thing we can do is own that
Own
as a
it.
transsexual, because
That's
it's
right.
not transphobic to call a spade a spade.
Right on. There you go. That's it. And that's why we always are here doing this work.
Oh
And
God, I
wait till you
can't.
see this one.
Ronald McDonald asked,
What
like,
is that thing?
God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You talk about the relationship between being trans and Indian. What do you want
I
to
know
say to
what
the
it is.
Indian community right now?
Some of the first Indian immigrants who came to what's called the United States in the late 1800s and early 1900s were actually seen as queer. The idea was,
No, they weren't.
oh, these are
Bullshit.
men playing dress up. They're actually women if they had a turban. The idea was that Indian people were all sodomites who were coming here to bring the specter of homosexuality and queerness. So often, the way that anti-migrant campaigns would be justified was in painting all Asian and specifically Indian and Chinese people as queer. In response,
Okay, I'm stopping him there. He's lying. That is total bullshit. Queer wasn't around back then. Nobody talked about queer. What? Wait, this guy makes up so much history. It's crazy.
It's not just him though. That this whole
Yeah.
hive mind cult does that. They rewrite history in their favor every single time.
Oh my God.
It's kind of fascist.
You think? Also, this dude, I can't stand Aluk because Aluk is full of shit, and he's one of those crazy academics who think they're better than everybody else. He's such a narcissist. Also, he's a man in a dress. That's a literal man in a dress right there. Hairy chest, 5 o'clock shadow, rah, rah, rah. Like, yep, sorry, nope. And he's non-binary trans.
And of course, we got to put non-binary in front of the trans label. Like, what person is looking at that? Sorry, what person in their right mind, everyday person, not someone a part of this queer subculture, is looking at that and going, "Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
That's
That is
right.
just the definition of beauty. Oh, you're so powerful. You're so strong, girl.
Yeah.
No, that's a mess. That's offensive to trans people, non-binary people. I don't even like. Not even.
Nah, we're not playing that game. You could be non-binary all you want. It's not trans, but they co-opted all the language. They're the actual colonizers. They colonized what trans is. They're literally colonizing it and taking it from the people who are the original dysphoric people. So it's quite fascinating, all the hypocrisy that comes out of that insane community. Plus, I get pushing boundaries. I came from that space. I get it. But at the same time, pushing boundaries, you better be ready for pushback. And when you show up as a man in a dress and expect everyone to call you she and they, you go fuck yourself. It's not going to happen. Just to say it loosely, okay, wait. This one, oh my God, I can't wait to show you this one. Okay. The audio's a little low, but I'll fix it.
Okay.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. It's what my thoughts exactly.
I got a whistle today. It's very loud. It's plastic. There's no moving parts. And I got a pamphlet on the types of codes to use with it. Why do I have to have this?
Good
Okay,
question.
you're taking too long, Grandpa.
Good question. Someone come get their grandpa. Someone come get their grandpa.
That's somebody's grandpa. I'm telling you. Oh my God. What?
No.
Come on. This way. So they got a whistle.
For
They got a
what?
whistle, and the whistle. I guess they think they're going to get art. They think they're going to get sexually assaulted. So they bought. That's what that is. It's a whistle in case you're
Oh,
getting. It's like the fantasy keeps getting bigger. This is this
sir.
person's fantasy is to get
Sir.
essayed.
Wow.
I know. It's actually just delusional.
Okay, me, I'm sorry to say this, at how young I am and where I am with my transition,
Yeah.
I don't have one of those,
And you could easily be essayed.
unfortunately.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's the world we
Yes.
live in. But like,
Yes.
it's like tampons. Does grandpa have tampons as well? Like, we don't need them. Also, there's a thing, yes, hormones reduce like the muscle and stuff like that, but biologically we can still
Yeah.
fight. I says me. I'm
Well,
not a
Grandpa looks pretty tall and pretty big, so
pretty
I don't.
built.
And honestly, I'm not really sure it's ever going to happen, except in their dreams. But the fact that they're just like, I had to buy this. Why did I have to buy this? I can't believe I have to buy. All dramatic about it in the car, and they're always in the car talking about this. Oh wait,
Right.
there's a part of this. I have to keep going because hold on here.
Oh,
Hold
do we
on.
have
Wait,
to?
it's this. Okay.
Why is it that the things that are happening make me feel like I need to have this with me at all times? What the fuck?
Oh,
And I know you're feeling
oh,
it too.
oh, I'm feeling it. Sister. I am feeling so oppressed.
Here it comes.
Oh!
Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And don't forget to drink your gender fluid.
I'm not sure if you can hear it. They said, and don't forget to drink your gender fluid. Yeah, they did. With the whole gay cup thing with flags and everything. Yep. These are lonely people.
Clearly.
Seriously. They're lonely people who found a grift and and on some level, I'm happy that it makes you happy, but get off the internet. Okay. Like, I don't care if you do this in your car, in the old age home, all of it. But the fact that you're on TikTok doing this is the part that, I'm not cool with it.
I just okay, if we change because we're bullying or whatever.
Right. We sure are.
But like, if we are to take this person seriously, why is at that age, why is our hair purple? Okay. Why are we wearing our
Yeah.
transness? Why are we wearing our
Yeah.
queerness?
Yeah.
That is such a clock, girl.
Yeah.
That is such a clock. Like, to be honest, the frames really help the face, but it's got a lot to help. And we need to put a lot more work into it.
Well, come on. Also they're getting attention. They're getting attention. I saw they have people following them and thinking there's like young people think this. So, I know older than me trans women, okay, who think this is insane and it's
and they look like
embarrassing.
women, and they look like
They
women.
look like old grandmas, like for reals.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
they're
go.
awesome.
Imagine.
I have lots of old trans women friends who don't go anywhere near this shit, but they're ones who keep me going too. They're like, don't stop, Buck. These people are totally destroying everything we built, and so they don't like this. They are so disgusted by these because they're like they know this isn't a transsexual person. This is a man who's cross-dressing and getting off on it and really focusing on children on some level. Look at the cup and don't forget to drink your gender fluid.
That's
come on.
disgusting.
That is
disgusting.
Totally agree.
And
Totally.
everything that I do and everything that I say and everything that I stand for and all the pushback that I do and all that hate that I get and stuff, I do because of my trans elders that allowed me to be who I am and get what I've got, the privileges, right? We want to use the word privilege.
Sure.
But I've been able to get what my body and like everything aligned because of what my trans elders went through before me. And so I feel like there's a duty and obligation to give back and at least at the very smallest bit of it respect my trans elders. And this
Yeah.
is not it. This is
No.
not it.
Yeah, and that's why you are liked in that space. And then it's just so it's just wrong because it's not helping us. This nonsense is not. That's why we have to call it out because I don't
Yeah.
want to be associated with these people in any way, shape, or form. I do not, and I will not. So, okay, these are some of the. Here, let me bring up this. I haven't seen it. You sent me these.
Identify as trans?
Yeah.
What kind of trans are you?
Simple, just she, her. I've only been trans for I want to think 6 years.
How are
Okay.
they trans?
Yeah,
What?
I know someone that's like that does the exact same thing. I'm trans, and it's like, brother, no.
So is he saying he's a trans woman?
Yeah, been she, her for 6 years. 6 years? Bro.
You know, this is the
I'm
damage.
at 7. I'm at 7, okay? This is 7. 6, 7.
Oh my
Stop.
God.
Sorry. But that, no. I'm
No,
offended.
just
I'm
no.
offended.
How about, so am I. I'm offended too. I'm offended
Looks
because
like a man, sounds like a man,
making
acts
no
like a man.
effort.
Also,
no effort.
what is, oh, I've been trans now for about, hold on, 6 years? Is it 6 years? Girl.
No,
Get
that's
out
mental.
here.
That's actually mental. That's what I'm talking. This is totally all the fucking people who need some kind of psychiatric help are
Yeah.
just latching on to this space because if you say you're a woman, you're a woman. That's
And of
yeah.
course, we love Ariel for
Oh,
going
sure.
out
She's
there and
my great friend. Yes. Love
yeah.
her. She's out there doing the work. And
We
me and
love
you
you.
eventually will have our road trip and me and you will do the work. And
We
it's gonna,
should.
we're going
Not
to do
just the
it.
road trip, but like
Oh, no.
obviously the road trip, but
Yes.
like do this kind of thing.
We totally should. I think everyone, if you're into it in the comments, put it down there because I think it would be amazing to go to a college campus and just wreck it.
Should we
like
start a
Charlie Kirk.
GoFundMe? Start a GoFundMe for Buck and Tori to go.
Oh God.
college
No,
campus.
we'll pay ourselves. It's all good. We'll get a
I know, right?
sponsor.
I know, right?
We'll get a sponsor. Okay, watch this.
I go through my day pretty normal like. I'm a normal gal. I'm a swell gal. I'm a nice enough gal. I'm a cool kind of gal. I'm a pretty groovy gal.
What is?
But then I get a little progesterone in me and I start to go cuckoo.
Yep.
Doesn't take much. This time around it was
Yep.
two progesterone pills.
Yep.
Only 100 milligrams each, but they get the job.
So is that true? Because I was reading that estrogen can make you go a little nutty.
Yeah, and this is
Yeah.
kind of my psychology behind it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I've heard from many accounts progesterone affects everybody differently.
Sure.
What I
Sure.
have heard as well is the people that go cuckoo on it
Yeah.
have other underlying mental health issues that are
Duh.
not being addressed
Duh.
because transition is not the answer to all of your mental health problems.
Thank you. Giving hormones to mentally unstable people is a recipe for disaster.
Absolutely.
Yes.
As someone who has taken
Yes.
progesterone for
Yes.
5 years, 6 years now,
Yes.
I don't remember where I think I started a year after. It never made me go cuckoo. It made me tired.
Yeah,
I
sure.
get very tired. I
Yeah.
use it as a sleep aid essentially at night when I go to bed. Like, but I have never personally experienced going cuckoo or losing my marbles like this they them person apparently does. It says at the top, trans is a fetish for mentally ill men. Yep. There you go.
But I know
Thank
the
you.
whole fetish thing. So I was around it. All the clients were these people and they're men. They didn't think they were trans. They just knew they were cross-dressers. And the door was open for these fetish dudes to come out and claim to be trans. And it is a fetish. 100% it's a fetish because I bet this one also goes back to living as a man during the day. In my feeling of this person that they are
Exactly.
literally a cross-dresser.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then they'll take all these
Yeah.
hormones because
That's
it's
right.
it's popular, it's what's on TikTok,
fetish. It's a
trendy,
fetish.
it's a fetish as well.
Yeah.
But then they'll live in that and then they'll be truly miserable because it's not fulfilling and any
But
kind
it's not
of
regulated.
euphoria.
Right. And
Yeah.
also, a lot of these people are getting their hormones off the internet. They're not even going into doctors. You can now go to all these grifter hormone spaces and have an online Zoom meeting with somebody for 15 minutes and they'll give you a prescription for hormones. That's how
Not
easy it
naming
is.
any names.
I'm not.
We
I
both
refuse.
know who we're talking about.
I mean, one day we can probably do a video about them, but I'm not going to give them any PR. I'm not, because I feel like if I put their name out there, somebody might go to them and then I'm going to feel really bad about it. Because
Earlier in my transition, they reached out to me like
Sure.
to do a thing. And
Yeah.
I was like, no, because one, I love my hormone doctor in person and I
Thank
love
you.
my therapist. I
Thank
don't
you.
want to do, well, now
Oh
I'm
my.
really like praising myself for not doing that because what a mess. What an
Oh God,
absolute
it
mess.
would have actually hurt you. It's
Yeah,
so gross.
probably.
No, you need to go see an actual real doctor. Okay, let's get these.
My name is Mai. I'm a neurodiverse trans woman, and this is what's in my bag. Roll-on perfume for when I need some olfactory gender euphoria.
What?
Organic lip butter, because my lips get chapped and I haven't worked up the nerve to use lipstick yet. A rose quartz Snorlax to help channel my restful energy. A trans Mothman keychain, because she told me what would happen if I left her behind.
Yeah, yeah. No mental illness there.
Are these people psychopaths? Are these people actually? I'm scared. That was terrifying.
So am I.
Oh, bro just looked right in. Hi, this is my purse. Oh, but they literally have there's like no soul. It's just, and I'm not brave enough to wear lipstick yet. Like, oh!
Who are these people? These
brainwashed.
people are so delusional and they scare me. But you know, there is I've been watching the people they call the TERFs, dig up all this shit on a lot of these trans women who are murdering people, murdering their families, murdering, you know, serial killers. I'm not kidding. There's a shit ton of them. You will be totally shocked how many trans identified men are literally killing people and serial killers.
And then people will justify it because the people that got killed were transphobic, right?
Oh, right. So, right. You can just go shoot somebody because they're transphobic. Oh my God.
They do. They're
Wow.
They're militant like
Wow.
that.
No,
They
I know.
have
These are the
no
people. You're
problem.
right.
They
No,
have no
Antifa.
problem they have no problem celebrating as long as
Yeah.
it's fitting their agenda and their side. They have no problem
No, you're
celebrating
right.
death, destruction,
You're
chaos.
right.
Especially with Charlie Kirk, we're making jokes about it still.
know, it's
We're
disgusting.
making drag queen iterations of Erica Kirk. Disgusting.
No, these people are
Absolutely
sick.
abhorrent.
I
Who
know.
are you trying to and then if we talk about building bridges, they're like, no, you're just licking boots.
Of course they say that. Of course they say that.
No,
But
I'm just trying to be a decent human being and try to build bridges with people that think that we're something else when we're not. There are
that
people
actually
that are
care.
normal, that care.
right.
Exactly, that care.
That's right.
Want to be taken seriously.
That's right.
Acknowledge our mental illness. Live
Yep.
with it, right?
Yep.
Coexist with people.
Yep.
Not constantly trying to drive a wedge between people that don't experience life how we do.
It's so gross. Well, we better end. And with that, thank you, Tori, for spending the
Thank
day with
you.
me today and outing these people again. And then in the comments, if you want to see more of Tori, we're going to talk about how to make her a regular on the channel and let us know. And then we can start working on creating that situation here. And thanks, Tori. You're so awesome and you look so amazing and everything.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you,
a great
Buck.
friend. Yeah.
Likewise.
Awesome.
Likewise.
So, okay, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Thanks for liking, subscribing, joining the TikTok channel, and I will see you guys all on the next one.